Oh, Will from the In-Betweeners will let himself go.
Yeah, get your balls out.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I got fired from my last job.
Do you remember the bogey table at Mum and Dad's?
We're just a couple of business anchors. Welcome to the Business Anchors podcast. This jingle is slightly too long. This jingle is slightly too long.
Welcome to the Incomplete Script podcast. I'm your host.
Lloyd.
That was a joke. Incomplete Script.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the Business Anchors podcast, episode 14. You'll probably already know, but we're talking about humour. We're going to challenge each other not to laugh, share our best jokes, and discuss how humour and comedy can help when it comes to business. Don't judge the level of humour on that intro.
I've actually got some really... I'm most excited to share some of these things to make you laugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you going to do that thing again where you get excited for a part of the podcast that's later, so you just keep saying, can we do that now?
No, I will wait, but can we do it now?
So, the reason we thought we'd talk about humour is because obviously I'm hilarious and Dan's not, so we thought it would be quite a good discussion.
Yeah, Lloyd is funny, looking.
Oh, we do have a laugh.
This has really not set the tone very well. It's not going to be like this cheesy the whole way through.
Something I think is strange, interesting about humour is obviously it's just subjective. So I was thinking of introducing this thing and saying, we use humour a lot in our business and in our client projects, and people might think that might just be thinking,
no, you don't.
Do you? But I don't know. I think we have quite a strange sense of humour at times. So there may be people that probably have watched stuff we've done and then just switched off straight away and thought, no, thank you.
I think we've humour's a massive part of our kind of personal lives and our work life, because I don't know, we just you really know how to push my, if I was gonna say funny buttons, but like humour button. No,
I don't,
because I don't know, just over the years, the things to say or whisper in my ear that will just make me hysterically laugh.
I was thinking that, because so both you and my mate Johnny, so Dan and Johnny were my best men at my wedding. And I did think, have I just surrounded myself by people that laugh at me? I'm not actually funny to anyone else. But you and Johnny both, I could say almost anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're laughing now.
Yeah.
I could say almost anything, and you're like, you're so funny. So I think over the years, I probably was just like, I should hang around with these guys more. God,
yeah.
This feels good.
But I don't know, they say, like, I can't remember what the saying is. I always forget the sayings, but laughter's like the something.
Say, live, laugh, love.
No, I've got that quote on my kitchen wall. No, like laughter, it's sure that there is some kind of science behind it. It makes you feel good, doesn't it, when you laugh?
Yeah. There's
tell me the technical.
Obviously, because we're scientists,
we're scientists.
Scientists. Dopamine or serotonin. One of those things probably happens. Yeah.
But we do laugh a lot, I think, compared to a lot of people. I don't know. How many times do you laugh a day? Put a number on it.
On my last count, it was 62 and a half.
Was it?
Yeah.
You've been counting?
Yeah. I think we laugh a lot at work. I think there are times.
Yeah.
Yesterday we mainly just all had our heads down and were working really hard, and we probably seemed like we never laughed, and it was the most depressing place ever.
Sorry.
But Barney's nodding behind the camera. But most days I do think we laugh quite a lot within the business.
Sorry, whenever I think of something, I have to say it because I just thought of something.
What?
Something that me and the team have been laughing at Lloyd about recently.
Oh,
great. No, you know about it. Basically, there's we live and we work on an industrial estate in an industrial unit thing that's converted.
We don't live here.
No, I mean we work here. Sorry, and we're surrounded by
for the authorities, for tax purposes. We don't live here.
Lloyd stays downstairs. No, we're surrounded by fields. And all the field, every once in a while they basically just spread shit on the fields and the whole place smells. We were laughing because it's been smelling loads, and then you went away for a holiday for a few days, and the smell went, and then when you came back, the smell came back, and we all just say Lloyd stinks of shit.
See the problem with humour, when you tell other people about something that's been really funny, and then it's like, oh, you had to be there, yeah. Yeah, that's...
well, we enjoy it anyway. We enjoy taking the piss out of you.
I've got a question for you before we get into the main meat of this
Go on.
animal.
Thought you don't eat animals.
Would you say you're funny?
No.
But are you, like, in your head, are you thinking?
No,
yeah,
I genuinely, I know I'm not you're the funny one. I'm not the funny one. No. I laugh. I'm good at laughing, but that doesn't mean you're funny. That means you're good at.
Oh, put that on the top of your CV. Mate.
No, I mean,
really good at laughing.
I laugh a lot at you because you're funny. Would you say you're funny? Oh, let me guess. Oh no, I'm not. You're gonna do the whole.
Oh no. I. Well, the funny thing is, I do think I'm funny, but as in, I really make myself laugh.
Yeah.
So I think I'm funny because I laugh at things I do and say.
You were laughing at yourself preparing for this podcast.
Yeah, but I understand that I think a lot of people wouldn't think I'm funny because I've got quite a strange sense of humour.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. A lot of the feedback we get from our content is people saying you're funny.
Oh, stop it. You see, we had another reference to Simon Bird, the character, the actor that plays Will in The In-Betweeners.
What was it this time? What did they say? I wonder what Will did after.
Will did after In-Betweeners or something. Yeah. Good one. Better than the one we had before when just said, "Oh, Will from The In-Betweeners has let himself go."
yeah.
Cheers, mate. Basically saying you look like a horrific version of Will from The In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
I don't like that Barney's smirking. He obviously agrees. Behind the camera.
I'm up.
Cool. So, humour.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
When we were prepping for this, I was thinking about humour and funny stuff and things. And I was wondering, do you find stand-up comedy funny?
Yes, but it has certain people.
Yeah. I think I'm the same. So there's some comedians I do find funny, but I think I laugh far more and like find things a lot funnier.
What, in real life?
In real life, like things that accidentally happen and people make jokes. I laugh a lot more on like panel shows when people are just bouncing off each other.
Okay, yeah.
Than when someone stands in front on a stage and tries to make everyone laugh.
Yeah.
I think that's probably because it's so challenging, but
yeah. Yeah, I guess as well you got the thing of they're there to make you laugh, so there's a lot of pressure and you're thinking, oh, when they're going to make me laugh, whereas when it's more spontaneous, when things happen that you don't expect, that kind of spontaneous element makes you...
There is one comedian that I always, when I think of you and me, with stand-up, I think of, and it's Peter Kay. Yeah. I think you used to have one of the stand-ups on a
video.
VHS tape. Dan
Are they VHFs or VHS?
VHS. VHFs are the cheap version of WKD used to get in Asda.
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell you a story about VHFs?
Go on then.
So when I was younger...
Wait, what age?
Between 17 and 19.
Yeah.
Barbara, one of my friends' mums used to buy us alcohol from Asda. Controversial. And obviously we used to get multi-packs of VHFs because we were
VHFs or VHSs?
Absolute lads. VHFs.
Okay.
And they used to have different flavours in there. So you have like orange, lemon, blueberry, and then one dandelion and burdock. Yeah. So I used to have a brilliant time because we used to split the crate between us and be like, okay, so we've all got probably three, and we're probably hammered. So we've all got three, and we just used to randomly pick them out, and then it'd be like, no one except me, like dandelion and burdock. So what I used to do is I used to swap one of my flavours for two dandelion and burdocks. So I really, really controlled the market. There. So that's my.
That reminds me of when you used to really take advantage of me when I was younger. I remember you used to swap my dirty paper money for your shiny coins.
Yeah. Well, that was taking advantage. You got the shiny ones then, didn't you? You had much more shiny ones than I did. I had all that dirty paper money with the 20s on it. Ooh. And yeah, well, we still do that, don't you? When we make a profit from the business, I'll give you some shiny money to put in your box. And I take the horrible paper money. Yeah.
Evil. Yeah. What was the last thing you really laughed at? Like belly laughed?
Do you know what? I was thinking this earlier.
I don't remember you laughing loads and loads.
And I felt a bit sad because I can't remember the last time I properly. You know when you can't stop laughing and you're belly laughing. I can't remember the last time I did that.
Oh, that's sad.
And that's depressing, isn't it? Yeah. But I laugh a lot, but I haven't had that kind of. I feel like when I was in my teens, me and my group of friends, we used to laugh like that every day because we used to do such stupid stuff. But yeah, I can't think of when I was proper belly laughing like that. What about you?
I in Afterlife, the Ricky Gervais, the psychiatrist. Have you seen it? You know, when he's really rude and just. Yeah, I just was crying at that.
That's probably my least favourite part of Afterlife. I really didn't
find
that character funny or
it's subjective.
God, comedy and humour is subjective, isn't it? Yeah. I mean that it was an emotional roller coaster. Afterlife. I'm emotional anyway, but
you cry at anything.
Yeah, sobbing all the way through that.
Do you remember on the talking about humour? Our granddad. I think he's the kind of hub of our family comedy.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he'll kind of tell you a story, or not tell you a story. So we start talking to you, and you're kind of listening and waiting to react. And then about 75% of the way through, you realise it's a long joke.
Yeah, because he'll just go. Because obviously, when your granddad comes to speak to you, you're not just going to start laughing like, what are you? So you're genuinely listening. Oh, Grandad's got something to say to me. And so we'll come and go,
I was
walking in the village, went into the bakery. And so obviously we're like, all right, Grandad. And then you'll realise after 5 minutes of him talking, there's the punchline like, oh, how underwhelming that joke was. But no, it is funny. But I do think that does make him funny. The fact that his delivery, you can never tell if he's joking or if he's genuinely telling you something. So you're always on that thing of, oh, I'm not sure I should laugh because I think he might just be telling me about his week.
Yeah. You don't want to misjudge it, do you?
Yeah.
What's funny? How you know you're quite funny. How have you?
Wow. Yeah.
How have you done anything to do that, or have you just? Because you weren't like the class clown when you were younger?
Have I done anything? What? Done a course?
No. But do you know what I mean? Do you actively? I can imagine you're that sad that you probably actively like watch comedians and then learn from
study.
Them. Yeah.
No, my friends say that I do. So if I basically, and if you're listening, you do this, and I know you listen. So I think this is mainly you. So if I say anything funny, because Ange isn't funny, right? Yeah. He thinks that I've been studying and like trying to. So before I've met up with him, I've been writing funny things down to say, and he always says to me, "Oh, how long you been waiting to say that then?" I don't have a sort of 10-minute session before making notes. Oh, what could I say funny in this situation?
What's happened in the news this week?
But yeah, my friends definitely think I do study to try and be funny. Emphasis on try, because I don't think they necessarily think I'm funny, but they think I try to be funny. Yeah. But I do just think, because I do definitely use humour like in my day-to-day life. Obviously, again, like I think it's funny. Yeah. But I don't think everyone does. Yeah. But I think it's just.
How do you use humour in your day-to-day life?
Well, I think just in general, some people you meet in general conversations.
Very serious.
So that like the communication is functional. So it's like, oh,
you doing this thing?
Are you doing this thing? Yeah. Some people, are you doing this thing? And then their immediate response is, if there is something you could possibly make some kind of joke. Yeah, exactly. And that's how I got fired from my last job. No, do you see what I mean? Like some people, communication is functional. Like I need to say this to them.
Have you ever met someone where, I'm trying to think of who, but I've definitely met someone like this, where everything they say is a joke, and it's like you kind of eventually it gets a bit tiring, and you're like
my cheeks hurting from pretending to smile at everything he's saying. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Definitely met people like that.
And I do think. I think it shows, like in the kind of work we do business wise with humour, with videos for clients and stuff. If you're trying to push it too much and like the humour isn't really there, but you're just trying to make it happen. And I think it's the same with talking to people. Yeah. It gets a bit like, oh.
I've definitely done that before speaking on stage. A couple of times I can remember when I've tried to. I never try to be really, because I'm not funny. But like you say something a bit comical. Yeah. I can't remember. I think it was at one of Andrew and Pete's events. Yeah. And I remember kind of taking the piss out of them, and all of their community are proper big fans of Andrew and Pete, and I was like, they're wankers, aren't they, or something like that. And then it was just dead silent. And I was like,
it's one of those guys, no, it was a joke, guys.
They all switched off.
Something I thought of. There's one thing that I have watched a huge amount of times, and it makes me laugh every single time.
A film?
No. A short little video. So in the video version of this on YouTube, we can cut it in. But I'm gonna show you, Dan, and explain what's happening to the listeners. So I don't know if you've seen this. It's called "Man Falls Down the Side of the Thames" or something.
Oh yeah.
So just randomly filming the Thames, and then it zooms into some steps, and then this guy just falls, and he so he falls, and he's like on all fours, and he's just, because the steps are slippery leading down to the Thames, he's just slowly going into the Thames, fully clothed, and just slips in there. Now I reckon I've watched that over 100 times, and I've never been able to watch it and not laugh.
You just did.
No, I did laugh.
Did you?
I checked, yeah.
You planned that laugh.
And I think it's weird how so stand-up comedians, that their job, they're like telling these jokes, and a lot of the time I'm kind of like, But then that thing of a man slipping down some steps into the Thames, I can't watch without laughing. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of funny things on TikTok. Do you spend much time on TikTok nowadays?
Yes, every time I go to the toilet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not we. That's awkward.
Yeah.
I need 2 hands.
There's something else I was thinking of, which let's see if you remember this. Again, I'm sorry this isn't businessy or anything, but I just thought of.
We are going to talk about business stuff.
Yeah, we're going to talk about business stuff. But this, I just started getting on a roll of remember when things that between me and you, and there's a couple of things like. Do you remember the bogey table at Mum and Dad's?
Oh. Do you remember that? Oh, yeah, that's horrible. Why was that a thing?
I'll let you explain, Lloyd.
Wow. Oh. So, in my parents' living room, there was this round coffee table for basically our whole childhood. And me and I think
we did this independently as well.
My parents didn't know, but just for our whole childhood, like, so say we were watching TV, sitting on the carpet, or just playing a game. Like, we would just both pick our nose and wipe it on the underside of that table for years. And then I think when we were kind of teenagers, and I think they were getting rid of the table or something, kind of looked at each other, getting rid of the bogey table, and my mum was like, "What table?" It's like, oh yeah, we've just been wiping bogey. Yeah, you look at, makes us feel a bit sick. We've just been wiping bogeys on the underside of a table. I've got, right, I'm going to do a quick, go on, quick call to action to the viewers. And then we're going to get into more things to make each other laugh. Okay, that was a good one, by the way. I'd forgotten about the bogey table. Yeah. So just quickly, last week we got you to support one of the anchors, Aidan, who's hopefully running London Marathon for charity, and the anchors did come out and support. I saw at least one of you. I think there's probably more that I haven't checked it recently, that sponsored Aidan. So thank you very much. I know he's very grateful. And I do still want, if there are any other anchors doing anything that you would like us to shout out that's positive for the world in some way, or that you need a bit of help with something, please let us know, because we want to start this community and do more positive stuff.
Support the anchors.
So, right, now on to I've put in my notes, this is the make each other laugh round. I don't know what if you've made any notes other than this bogey table, but I've just written I've got 3 bullet points that I think they're not jokes.
Oh, I've got jokes.
I've got jokes after this, but that I think will make you laugh. Okay, you ready?
I don't know. Now you've said it though.
Okay. Barney, you may want to take your headphones off slightly.
Well, you're that confident that you.
Bang. Okay, so now it made Dan laugh. Now you need some now the listeners need some That's okay, Barney. I've done that now. Now you need some context. So we spoke about Grandad earlier.
That is Grandad.
We spoke about Grandad. So Grandad's probably his number one joke is to just go near any other human and act as if he's going to speak to you, or sometimes just sneak behind you, clap his hands as loud as he can, and shout bang as loud as he can. And that's his probably number one joke. Normally, people don't laugh. They just are really scared. Sometimes young children cry. But I thought it would make Dan laugh because I thought he'd recognise
What about the game we used to play?
Eardsy Birdsy,
stick up your jersey.
Yeah, that's
good.
Classic. Okay, I've got now something else from my childhood that I think will make you laugh.
Go on,
Well, actually, no, it might not make you laugh, but it really makes me laugh, even imagining it.
Go on.
So, right, hang on, let me be able to say it.
Go on.
So, in our parents' living room.
Do I know
sure.
this or not? Is this new?
Yeah. It's literally something you did. In our parents' living room.
I think I know what you're going to say.
So they've got.
Oh no, I know what you're going to say.
They've got a sofa one side,
Oh.
and then they've got like 2 armchairs with a table in the middle on another side. And for some reason, it's something to do with, in summer we like it this way, and then in winter we like it this way.
That's weird,
so
isn't it?
every 6 months, they switch it round. So the big 3-seater sofa gets switched with the 2 sofas and the table. And I can't remember how old we were, but it got to that day in the year that happens every 6 months that they switch those around. So Dan comes running into the room.
Bear in mind, I've been doing this for 6 months. Whenever I go in the room, I'd do it.
Running into the living room like as fast as he could, and he just absolutely flung himself backwards to jump onto the sofa. But obviously, where it's been switched around, he just flung himself backwards onto this table. It looked a bit like bogey table, a bit smaller, and it looked like like in wrestling they slam people through tables. It basically looked like that, and
burst out crying.
Cried a lot and had a big mark on his back because he just put all of his weight onto a coffee table.
Oh.
But that didn't make you laugh as much as it makes me laugh. But I had to mention it. And then another weird one with no context before we get to jokes that other people actually find funny. If you walk into the fridge, don't worry, I do it all the time.
How do I remember that?
I don't know.
DJ Farmer, Hip and Hop.
No laughs again, so not a great example. So we let's not dwell on that. But that I don't even know why we used to sing that.
You used to do weird stuff. You used to walk into the fridge and bash your head and then walk away.
Is it one of those things where I was your big brother and I was like trying to make you laugh with stuff that wasn't funny, but because you were younger, you found it really funny? Yeah. Okay. Moving on. That's a bit cringy. So, have you got any jokes?
Yeah.
Okay. So, listeners, I want you if you're on social media watching this or YouTube.
I need to try and vet a few of them.
Yeah. Don't go. God, don't offend the listeners.
I'm gonna go really rude, but
let us know what your favourite joke is that you hear, or if you've got a better joke, please can you send it to us?
I don't think you're gonna find any of these funny, but they tickled me.
Do you want to go first?
I don't mind.
How many you got?
About 15.
Oh God, I got 4.
Shall I go and then we'll have a break?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
My wife came home crying yesterday and asked me to console her, so I hit her over the head with an Xbox.
Oh, that's rubbish.
Oh, I thought that was good.
Oh, are they all going to be like this?
Just seen a French footballer playing on a Nintendo. It was Thierry on Wii.
Oh, these are so obviously just Google jokes, aren't they? Are they all about games consoles?
No. Burnt my Hawaiian pizza today. Should have put it on a lower setting.
Oh, on a lower setting. Okay, yeah. Slight snigger.
I like this one. Sorry. I met a girl with 12... wait, sorry. I met a girl with 12 nipples today. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Okay. That was that was good. Yeah, okay. I approve that one.
Okay.
I'll give you one.
Go on.
Knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting sheep.
Interrupting
bah!
sheep. I've heard that one from my childhood.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Barney. That was in your ears.
I like this one.
Yeah.
If you see someone doing a crossword today, lean over them and say, 7 Up is lemonade.
These are cringy. These are...
Sorry. Having a charity event for people that struggle to orgasm. Let me know if you can't come.
Okay, that's quite good. Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to check her balance.
Oh, yeah.
So I pushed her over.
That is very rubbish. Fell asleep at a party last night and someone put a tea bag in my mouth. I went mental. No one treats me like a mug.
That is good. I was in this bar and a bird walked in.
Oh, yeah.
And he said to the barman, Huh?
He?
Yeah, the bird.
Oh, you're saying bird is in an animal?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, literally a bird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
They walked into the bar And he said, "You got any chips?" And the bum said, "No, we don't serve food here." And he said, "You got any chips?" I said, "No, I just told you we don't serve food here. We got beer, we got soft drinks. You got any chips?" He said, "If you ask me if we've got chips one more time, I'm going to get a hammer, get a load of nails, and nail your beak to the bar." He said, "Got any nails?" "No." "Got any chips?" Editor, if you could just add in that sound. You know when something just doesn't work and there's that silence? Yeah. Do you not get it? Or is it just not funny?
No, I didn't quite get it.
So he oh no, you can't explain a joke that makes it worse. So he said he's going to nail his beak to the bar, and he said, "Have you got any nails?" And he said, "No." So he just said, "You got any chips?"
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, we do have a laugh here on the
that's
Business
good.
Anchors podcast.
I've got one just to lighten the mood. Ready?
Oh God, that did not go down well.
I went to the zoo the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was only one dog in it. It was a Shih Tzu.
Nice. What does Mr. Kipling do in his spare time?
Feel tarts with cream.
Yep.
That was from our childhood as well.
Yeah. Oh, weird childhood. Right. I think this is a terrible way to end part one. But I think if we tell any more terrible jokes, we're just going to lose more and more listeners. So guys, we really need you to send in some jokes because you
I did actually
heard how
get
badly
some
that
people
went.
online gave me some really good ones. I'll do it in part 2.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, guys, listen to part 2 in a minute. We'll hear jokes from other people, so they'll be funny. So
Good idea.
Yeah. Also, don't forget, let us know if you want us the Anchors community, to support anything. Thanks, guys. See you in part 2 when we're going to be talking about the more businessy side of humour and how we use humour in business. And hopefully, it'll be funnier than part 1.
See you then.
See you then. Ha ha ha!